Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. This is Professor Diaz, and today we're going to talk about how to make a simple print statement. So we're going to do our first program today, which is very exciting, especially for some of you who have never coded before. So we're going to go to REPL, and we're going to hit the Create button to make a new REPL. Select Python. And we can call this one print statements. Statements. Okay. It's just booting up. It takes a second. All right, so we're going to code in this section, the white sections where it says main.py. So I'm going to click here. This goes away once I start typing the text right here. So the first thing we're going to do is a print statement. To do that, we're going to type in the words print, and we're going to create parentheses after that. Now, whatever we put inside the parentheses, that's going to be what we want to print. So follow along. We'll start with a quotation mark, and it'll immediately put double quotation marks as soon as you click one. And we're going to write hello world, and maybe an exclamation point. All right. So we're going to hit the run button. And on the right, it should say hello world. If you're having an error, please make sure that your quotation marks are closed, that your parentheses are also closed. So the quotation marks contain something that we call a string, and a string is a text data type. We're going to go over this more broadly in another lesson, but for now I would like you to know that this hello world here, this is a string. Okay, and we can format some of our text. So let's say I wanted hello on one line. I can press backspace N, and then I can press world. Or I'll put a space after. And when I hit this, I get hello on one line and world on the next. And you can see the space that I have here in the middle is showing up here on the output. Additionally, you'll see the other code that we just did at the very top, and that's because it's still here on the left. So whatever outputs we have are going to show up. Let's go ahead and remove the first one. Hit the run button. And there. So these \n's create a new line. So if I want something to go on another line, like say I have text here, and I would like this to go on another line, then we use \n. There's another way you can do this too. You can create a print statement, and let's say hello here, and then you're going to create another print statement, and here we're going to say world. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the top one for now, and we press the run button, and there it is, hello world on two lines. Let's say I wanted to put an empty space. Whoops, I gotta use quotation marks. All right, so I would like hello on one line, world on another, and then an empty space, and then CS112. So I'm gonna run this. And there's an empty space in our output. So you can see that just a print statement with nothing inside creates an empty line. there's some other things that we can do. We can concatenate two strings together, and concatenation is the combination of one item to another. In this case, it's going to be these string data types. So I have hello here in quotation marks. I'm going to put a plus sign. I'm going to put world. And then I'm going to run this. And you'll see that it says hello world as it did before, but that's kind of odd, right? Because we have a plus sign right here. Well, it's not super odd. This is concatenation. So it works like glue between the two words. And be privy to the fact that we have a space in front of the word world. If we didn't, it would look like this. So pay attention to your formatting so you don't get jumbled up nonsense like that. So we'll put this back. Okay, so the act of putting these two strings together by use of this plus symbol is called concatenation. That's all we're going to talk about for now, and thank you so much for listening, and have a wonderful day.